Jerry here from Balance Community out here in sunny Lyons, Colorado to talk to you about our new Prim-25 slackline kit. Let's go through the setup. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is our webbing and one of our tree pros. So we're just going to have to unroll this webbing. There we go. Alright, so you're going to want to find a nice solid tree with at least 12 inches of diameter at the height you're going to rig it. Then you're going to wrap your tree pro around the tree, just like so. I like to rig it like waist height or lower, or around waist height. Pretty good. And then you're going to take your sewn loop end, pass it around the tree pro, going through these black straps. Then you're going to find your sleeve, your protective sleeve, and you make sure that it lines up right with your sewn loop. Then you're going to take the other end of your webbing and pass it through that sewn loop, feeding the whole length through. Now make sure that that sleeve is positioned such that it's in contact with the sewn loop there. And there we have it, our static end is done. Now we're going to walk the line flat to our tensioning side tree. For the next step, we're going to need the rest of the equipment. So grab that and head to your tensioning side tree. Alright, so same thing on tensioning side. Nice sturdy tree, about at least 12 inches in diameter at the height you're rigging. Take your second tree pro, wrap it around the same way. Like so, and then take your tree sling and pass it through the black loops. Bring it together and clip 2 of the slots on the red sling with one of your carabiners. There we go. And now we need to build our line locker. All right, so roughly 90% of the way down the line from the static side, we're going to build what's called a line locker. So take your small aluminum chain link, make a bite in the webbing like so, pass it through, down and around, and back up through the same direction. Open that loop up and clip it with your carabiner. Make sure that the gate opens away from the line locker. All right, now we're going to build our primitive tensioning system. So take the tail coming from your line locker, run it towards the tensioning tree, and run it up through that carabiner so that the tail comes out on the top. Then back towards the tensioning carabiner and go down through that one. Back towards the tree carabiner and go up it again, but tuck it underneath the previous strand. And then same thing on this side. Go down through this one and tuck it underneath. And now we're going to pull here, and you'll notice that it locks off automatically because the previous strand is just pinching down on it. So just pull until you would reach your desired tension. And we are rigged. Now we can back up the tail. We'll come a close up for that. All right, so it's not safe for you to walk this line without backing this tail up because this can work its way out from underneath and release all the tension and you'll just fall to the ground. So in order to prevent that, we're going to back the tail up. So take the tail and go up through this carabiner with a bite. You don't have to take the whole end. And then we're going to make a loop like this, such that the tail's on the top. And wrap that loop around, and then take some excess slack here and pass it through that. This is called a mule. So now, if we cinch that down, that's pretty good, but we want to add a little bit more security. So we're going to add a few half hitches. So just go around the webbing like this and basically tie a simple overhand. Just like that. And you can do a couple of those if you want, just to clean it up. And there we go. Now we are rigged and it's safe to walk. All right, we're done slacking for the day, and now we want to take down our line. First thing you want to do is undo your backup. So simply untie everything here, pull that loop through, and then now we need to untuck this. So position yourself back, and then give it a nice tug. Pop it out from underneath. Same thing on this side. Don't open this carabiner while it's still under tension. So let that tail just sit in there while you do this next step. Stand back, pull, and this one's the last one holding tension, so it might, there's still tension on the line, pull you in a little bit once it's popped out. But we have almost no tension here, so it's pretty relaxed. So now you can unclip everything, undo your line locker, and pack up your gear and go home. That about covers the setup and takedown of the Prim-25 Slackline kit. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or reach out to us at balancecommunity.com. Thanks for watching.